And today we want to be looking at chemistry. And most of the students, JAM remain, that's 47 days. Now, we are treating the chemistry 40 days to the JAM, that you can able to practice the CBT and the remaining 7 days. Now, we are starting chemistry from the beginning. And what do we mean by chemistry? We are starting fresh from the beginning. And after we are finished the topic, and we'll be looking at the past question under it. And you yourself, you can go to the past question and solve all of them step by step. And in these 40 days, we will be cover all the topics that JAM recommend that they are telling us to read. And if you are in this class, please, whether you are watching on YouTube, Facebook, anywhere you are watching the video, please follow us on all our social media, YouTube, anywhere, just type JAM Solution. You'll be able to see all our video, one after the other. And today we are looking at introduction to chemistry. We are looking at chemistry. Now, what do we mean by chemistry? Now, there are some things that most of the students, they don't understand about the chemistry. If you don't know this step, if you don't know the beginning of this chemistry, because it will be too difficult for you to understand chemistry. And what is chemistry? Chemistry deal with what? Composition, and properties and what? Uses of matter. Now, chemistry deal with what? Composition, properties, and what? The uses of matters. Now, most of the students, they don't understand some things. They mix physics with biology and with chemistry. No, they study different things. I want you to know that matter, biology study matter, physics study matter, and chemistry is study matter. Now, all these, they study what? Matter. Look at it. Look at the definition. Chemistry deal with composition, properties, and the uses of what? Of matter. Now, it's telling us that chemistry, me, physics, and me, what? Biology, I study this. Even the chemistry is telling us that we study what? Matter. But they don't study matter. They study matter in a different ways. Now, what the matter that the chemistry is studying here now is study about the what? The compositions, the properties, and the uses of matters. Are you hearing me now? Don't mix it because it's different entirely. Now, chemistry is studying about what? The composition of matters, the properties of matters, and the uses of matters. That's what the chemistry is studying. Before we can know deeper about the matter, we need to ask ourselves, what do we mean by matter? That's the first thing we need to ask ourselves. Now, what is matter? Matter is anything that has mass and what? And occupied what? Space. Now, what do we mean by that? The key word in this topic, in this word, matter is the anything that has, number one, mass, and what? Occupy what? Space. Example of matters: biro, pencil, books, the phone that I am holding, because they have what? Mass. Even myself, I'm a matter. Matter is anything you can see. Are you hearing now? Because all the things I'm mentioning, you can see it, you can touch it. Are you getting me now? It's a matter. They occupy space. What do they mean by occupying space? This phone, if I put it on the bench, you have occupied that place. Where you sit down, you have occupied that place. And you yourself, you have weight. That's what we mean by what? Matter. And the question that we need to ask ourselves that is air is matter? Yes, of course. Air is a matter. Because when you have a empty bottles, the empty bottle, I'm just saying, this what? A bottle, you know, don't be. Now, this is a bottle. This bottle is empty. Now, in this bottle, what is inside? Is air. Yes or no? It's air. Now, if you want to know that air is filled the what? The bottle, whether you can have a bowl of water, put this empty bottle, put it inside. You'll be hearing something will be, when the water is going inside, you'll be hearing something. You'll be doing what? And what is they mean? The air is coming out. And what filled the what? The bottle is air. It means that the space inside the bottle, what occupy it is air. It means that because matter is then anything that have one mass and occupy space. And there are some things, when we study about the air, there are some things that occupy what? That are in air. Are you getting me now? Now let's move to the what? To the composition now. Now I told us that chemistry study about what? Composition, properties, and the what? The uses of what? Of matters. Notice that. Now, what do we mean by compositions? Now, what chemistry is really studying is study every matters. What is every matter? There is something that made those matters. What are the things that combine together that made those things? Now, that's what chemistry is what? Composition. Like example, water is what? Can you tell me water? Water is what? Is a matter. Now, have you ever asked yourself what form matter? Now, that thing that form matter, are you hearing now? Chemistry want to find out what made it, what form it, what are the things that form it. Are you getting me now? That's what we want. That's what we call composition. What did I mean by that? Water. When we look at the word water, this water, what made the water? H2O. The hydrogen and the oxygen is the one that made the water. And what did they call this? They call it the composition. Now, if you want to ask now, what is the compositions of matters? And what is the composition of water? The question that the answer that you give is that you said it contains what? Hydrogen and what? Oxygen. Anything in this world, chemists want to find out what form it. What are the compositions that combine together? What are the elements that combine together that form that thing? The same thing with salt. There are some elements that combine together that form salt. That's what chemistry is dealing with. They call it composition. Now, what do we mean by properties? What do we mean by properties? The properties is saying that anytime we are talking about the properties, we are talking about every matters have properties. It have properties. Because anything you see, it have its own properties. Whether it can be a liquid or solid or gas. Are you hearing now? This matter, like this water now, it have its own properties. Water can melt. Water have its own color. Water have density. Water have what? It have temperature. I'm talking about it have melting point. All these things that I mentioned are the properties. Don't worry. When we get to the properties of these things, you'll be able to understand it very well. What did I mean is that chemistry study the what? The composition and the properties, every matters. What are the properties? Everything you see in this world have properties. Are you getting me now? And we'll be looking at it step by step. Now, uses. chemistry study the uses. Everything in this world, what are they using it for? Like water. It is solvent. It means water can melt something. It can melt salt. It is good to melt what? Like a salt. When you put your sugar inside the water, what will happen? It will melt. Are you getting me now? That's it. It will melt. Do you understand now? That's it. Now, another one that is very important. Matter changes. It changes. This water now can change. Are you hearing now? Matter can be reversible or not reversible. What do they mean by that? In chemistry, we use this symbol like this, or like this, or like this. It means this one is what? Irreversible. This symbol, reversible. It can react and what? It can be what? Reversible. Like what? This one, water. It can change to ice. When you melt it, when you eat it, it will change it back to the what? To the water. Again, now we use this symbol for it. Like this symbol now, when you burn a materials, it cannot be able to what? It cannot be able to reverse again. Can you reverse when you burn a sheet of paper? Can you get it back? No. We use this one. Don't worry. When we get to the chemistry, it will explain it step by step that you can able to understand. Now, to round it up, remember I told you that chemistry deal with the composition, properties, and the uses of matter, and how the way it changes. Notice that. And remember that chemistry, they are different. They don't study the same thing with physics and with biology. Biology is study different things. When we get to the biology, you'll be able to understand it. And thank you. See you in the next class.